So, welcome in, I guess, to Terraria. Wow, I haven't filmed Terraria in a long time. I haven't played Terraria in a long time. It's been months since I like consistently played Terraria. There was a phase where I was like really, really, really addicted. Um, but yeah, no, not really anymore. Yeah, I first got the game back in like August. I mean, I've been playing since I was like a little teeny kid, like 6 year old. But I always used to play with my friend, so I had to like rely on him to play and all that good stuff. But then I finally bought it on my phone last summer, and there was like a week where I played it like every day for like 16 hours a day. So yeah, I have a ton of worlds, a ton of different accounts and characters and whatever. But anyways, the point is there's a lot to this game, but in summary, it's like a Minecraft on crack. Like there's just much more details and it's obviously 2D as you see. And yeah, it's a banger. I love this game and it's awesome. So, little backstory. The account that I'm currently using right here, you'll see is you know, looks kind of funky, a little bit powerful maybe. Um, so this account is my maxed out melee account. There's four different classes. There's Ranger, Mage, Melee, and what am I forgetting? Summoner. So this is my melee account. I have the best weapon in the game, the Zenith, and I don't know. I also have a Daybreak, and I have crazy, crazy, crazy armor. Best armor in the game for my class. Like I said, there's four classes. I have a drill containment unit. To most people, this is going to mean absolutely nothing. But to the people that know, you know. And then I got my accessories here, which are all a key part of the game. Anyways, and this is a world, this is expert mode. There's also different difficulty modes, similar to Minecraft. There's classic, hard, expert. There's like different like levels of difficulty, and then there's also different classes of world. Like there's a regular, there's regular mode versus expert has more stuff. It's also harder, like bosses have more HP, etc., etc. So this is an expert world that I've had for a long time, and most of my worlds are kind of ugly because usually I just kind of, run through the game as fast as possible just to beat every class. Now I have beat Moonlord, which is like the final boss with every class. So I've kind of slowed down, taking things nice and easy lately. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is it. This is my world. And anyway, I got completely sidetracked. This is the world that I actually focused on making kind of pretty. Like I said, most of my other worlds are just a hot pile of garbage. My NPCs ideally would be spread out to their ideal biomes. Like as you'll see, there's a desert here. There's a snow biome. This red crap is the crimson, which is just like evil, corrupt, gross stuff. And yeah, there's a jungle over here. All this green stuff is jungle. More corruption because it's absolutely everywhere. There's an ocean on each side of the world. There's hell. There's underground. There's these glowy little mushroom things. Anyways, this is the first world that I've actually focused on making kind of cool. So to start, I'm just gonna kind of take you around and I'm gonna just show you what's going on and just give you the gist. 12 people in the chat. Shout out chat. What's up, fellas and fellettes? Hope we're doing good. Beautiful little Wednesday evening tonight. Wolves are getting smacked though. That's not beautiful. I haven't even checked. I planned to stream at 8:30 and then I was like, "Oh wait, the Wolves played." But I guess I could have streamed at 8:30 anyway. I wouldn't have had to watch that abomination of a first half. I still believe, but we are probably going home. It's not looking great. Anyway, here's my little secret treasure chamber. This is my castle. It's not completely done yet. I don't. Oh my gosh, get up there. I'd like to add some more details, but it's not bad. As you see, we've got our little candelabras and our paintings, and we've got our cannons just in case things get wicked. A little bedroom area. We've got all of these armors that we choose from. We actually don't. They're just there for looks. Any hoozle. Looks cool enough though, right? Got our swords, all of this cool stuff. And then if you go down into our little treasure chamber, you will notice that there's a little hole over here. You go down here, and you can get to the railroad system. And if we take this railroad, take this mine cart track, it'll take us down here to our mine cart area. So here you will see we have, kind of this little glowy aura vibe to it. It's a little laggy down here. What the heck? Anyway, if you look, there's a bunch of different railroads. This one takes you to the ice biome. This one takes you to the desert and castle. Man, it's really laggy. My phone must be warm. Whenever I play Terraria, I swear my phone like overheats and does not know how to handle it. So I'm gonna take my phone case off. Yeah. All right, perfect. That should help keep it a little cooler. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. My phone is baking right now. Anyways, yeah, and you're not gonna understand any of it because I'm just throwing you guys in the deep end. I haven't really explained anything. I do have one Terraria video out there. I haven't played that world since that video. I have another part ready to go. I've had it ready to go for like a couple months, but been on a little break, which I will most likely post a video sooner rather than later, kind of just explaining what the heck I've been up to, where I've been, all that good stuff. But for now, I'll just leave it at I've been really busy and life's been crazy. But anyways, so this is my little fisherman house because I've been doing angler tasks. There's this one NPC called the Angler right there. That little feller with the fisher hat. If you do quests for him, you get rewards and stuff. So this is kind of my fisherman themed house in honor of him. This is where I put all the loot that I get from him. And I'm actually pretty proud of this build. This was the first ever like pretty build I ever attempted. Like I said, area. Usually I just run through it as fast as possible, not really caring what havoc I leave behind. But yeah, so there's that. Up here, actually, first I'll show you this. We have a little trophy hall. So for certain bosses, there's a chance they drop a trophy. And every time you reach a milestone for killing mobs, you'll get a little banner like you see here. So for example, this one with the little arm that you see is a zombie banner. So every 50 mobs I kill, I'll get a banner. So for the 50th zombie, I get a banner. And then when I kill 100, I get another banner. For another 150, I get a banner. For 200, all those milestones. Every 50. Anyways, cool beans, right? So up here we have our Skyland, our homemade Skyland. It is a island in the sky, hence the name Skyland. But it's homemade. We built it from scratch, and it's basically just where we do our fishing tasks from the angler because you need to be in certain areas to do them, and one of them is in a Skyland, and it's kind of annoying to have to fly like way up there. I'd rather just be able to have one right in my backyard, so to speak. Up here we have some conveyor belts. This is just for collecting fallen stars, because why not? Here we just have a little wandering eye statue room. I don't really know why, but it's fun to just kind of grind those out sometimes. This is the Tree of Life, I like to call it. This build took forever to make this, but it did turn out pretty cool. Got a bunch of different campfires in there, as you see. It's got all these different colors. It's glowing. It's cool. And then, like I said, there are 4 classes in the game. And there are 4 like final armor sets after you beat the final boss Moonlord that you can make using the stuff that he drops. So here you will see above me is the solar armor. That's for all of the melee classes. Here below me you will see the vortex armor. That is for any sort of range class. That's the final armor for that. So these are basically the 4 best armor sets in the game. No matter what route you decide to go down, you're going to reach one of these as the pinnacle. Well, actually, never mind. I lied. We don't actually have all of them. Sorry. I believe this is Stardust, which is for Summoner, and the last one is Nebula. Why do we not have a Nebula armor set up here? We have Beetle instead, which is like the melee. It's the one before. Oh, there it is. Nebula is just chilling down here for some reason. I don't know why, but there's the Nebula armor set, and that's going to be for your mages and your magic folk. The Beetle is like the melee one before you get to the final one. This is like your second best armor set in the game. Anyhoozle, so we got all those just chilling, hanging around, guarding the Tree of Life. Pretty important stuff, I know. But that's the world basically. We got our little NPC housing, so we got a house with a bunch of different blocks here. There's a slime layer, and then some other weird layers. But yeah, that's the world for the most part. As you'll see, we had a big box down there. There's a little mob farm here. Didn't really work out. Tried again, made a mob farm here. It's decent. Could be a lot better. Um, there's the shimmer. You throw stuff into the shimmer, it comes out like different. So like if I throw a sword in, it might come out a different sword or a completely different item in the game. Depends. Kind of weird, kind of funky, kind of fresh. Um, but anyway, why is it making me lag when I go down there? I'm done going down there. It makes my whole game lag. I don't know why. Anyways, I kind of want to play that world that I'm thinking about because I don't know. I kind of just feel like it's easier for people to like get into and understand if I start from scratch. I mean, that world's not from scratch or anything, but I do also have the urge to just go through the progression of Terraria, which that urge comes on every once in a while. But first, I want to check on this mob farm. I want to see if there's something I can do to make it more efficient. I haven't really checked on it in a while. I also kind of just want to sit down here and see if I can get any cool loot. Not that I need anything. Like, this account is completely maxed out. This is the best you could get in the game. Oh, wow. A Plantera bulb spawned in my little jungle biome thing. That's got to be kind of rare. Anyway, this is it. You just sit here and the mobs come in. See, like, it's not very efficient at all. But I feel like, I don't know. What can I do to make this better? There's a mimic up there somewhere. Oh, I killed it. Where is it? Mimic loot, where are you? There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is just kind of a crappy farm. Sounds like a lot of work, if you ask me. I was kind of just gonna hop on stream and work on this world and make it more pretty and work on projects and stuff. But what I think I want to pivot to is holy bats! What the heck? There's so many bats down here. What I want to pivot to is, before I got distracted, is making a new, or not making a new world, but playing that new-ish world that I made like one part on, and then I made another part that I still haven't uploaded. Because like I said, it's been so busy, and I've been working on other projects and such. But any schnoozle, let's do that. Let's do that. Which account was that? Oh, it was Shaniqua. Yes, I remember because someone commented about Shaniqua, and I believe it was Garden of the Ballpark was the world. It's been forever, man. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. All right. Oh my gosh, we went from like the best character you can get in the entire game to this plebeian, sorry, sad little man with a finch on his head. What an idiot. Anyway, so here we are. This is Terraria. So basically, you start in the forest biome. You want to get some ores early on. There's different ores as in Minecraft, and you work your way through the game. There's a bunch of different biomes. Right now we're in the forest. Here's the Crimson, here's the Corruption, which is the Crimson's cousin. Like the Crimson and the Corruption are both, like, they're the same thing, but they're different. The Crimson is just red, while the Corruption, as you see, is purple. But both of them are just like this kind of poison that spreads throughout the world that you kind of have to work to get rid of. And it starts spreading once you get to hard mode, but I'll explain how you get to hard mode later. So here we have all the different biomes. This is all just forest still. We finally have some ice. There's an ice biome, more forest. We have a desert biome here, which leads to more corruption. There's more corruption there. Here's the dungeon. Like I said, that's where that big old skeleton sits. So there's a bunch of skeleton themed things there, along with booby traps and other fun things. These are giant trees. They have loot and little passages, as you see. And I haven't really explored this far, so I don't really know. This is just a forest biome, looks like, though. And then some ocean there. This side of the world I have not completely explored, as you see. very young compared to my other one that's like pretty much, the surface is all explored. So we have more desert over here, and then finally, as you see this lighter green, this is the jungle. This is pretty important. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff here for us to find. I think that's all the biomes. There's jungle, desert, ice, forest, corruption/crimson. There's ocean, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, eventually there will be a hollow, which is like land where there's like pixie dust and unicorns, and it's all bright, but it's all technically evil. It's just like looks bright. It's like Utopia. But that'll also come with hard mode. And like I mentioned earlier with the other world, there is an underground like glowing mushroom area. So these are all like glowing blue mushrooms. And then if you go down low enough, obviously there is the underworld or hell. As we go into the sky, there's these things called skylands. So they are basically just islands in the sky. They're going to have cool things for you. So we'll be sure to check those out at some point. But we are through the early metal stages, and we are on to, as you can see, the Light's Bane, Nightmare Pickaxe, and the Ball of Hurt, which are made from Demonite, which is achieved by beating your first boss. The suspicious-looking eye summons the Eye of Cthulhu. From that, you're going to get some Demonite ore. Then you'll need to go to the actual corruption biome, and you'll need to fight this big old worm, and he's going to drop shadow scales. You combine the ore with the scales, and you get bars, and then with the bars, you can make shit, as you see. So, that's where we're at in the game. Our armor is tungsten, so that's obviously still that metal stuff. Here's your accessories. These are basically just things that give you little bonuses. As you can see, these boots are going to make me run faster. These spikes are going to allow me to slide down walls and climb walls. The wind in a bottle basically gives me a double jump, as you see there. I just did it. The stool will allow me to reach up a little higher if I reach up. And the aglet is going to make me move a little quicker. Here's your accessories. A pet. You can have a little light thing. This is your mine cart. It's basically just, these are all just like vanity things. These actually do something. And this is armor. These are just like what your vanity is. This is kind of what you're wearing. As you can see, I have a silly little mushroom costume on. If I take that off, though, you'll see that I actually do have armor on underneath, but this is just covering it. But, anywho, that's the gist. I know I just said like a million things in once, but I will continue to explain things as we move forward in the game. But the next step for us is to make our way down to hell, because the next thing we're going to need for progression is Hellstone. It's at the bottom of these giant lava lakes, so we're going to need to go down into lava and mine up some hellstone, and then we can make some fiery armor, some fiery tools, some fiery weapons, and yeah. But before we do any of that, we're going to need some special stuff to make a special potion that is going to allow us to not burn when we go in the lava. Otherwise, we go in the lava, we burn. Makes sense, right? So what we're going to need is a special plant called water leaf. I keep falling off this platform. I'm going to lose my cool pretty soon. But we're going to need water leaf. We're going to need fire blossoms. And we're going to need obsidian itself. So there's a couple different things that we're going to need to track down. Going to need to find and put together in order for us to make this potion that we're going to need. Looks like we have like no water leaf or anything. We haven't even explored the entire surface. We'll probably focus on exploring the entire surface before we get too carried away with anything wild. But first, let's take on this boss again, just for the loot, because he does give pretty decent loot. If you could come down here, that would be awesome. Thank you. Right into my blade. I did not mean to quick heal. Yeah, this game you can quick heal. If you see this little button down here by where I'm moving, right here, you'll see that little healing, the little red potion thing. You can heal every minute. It'll cool down, and then you can heal again. And yeah, there's that. And then there's jumping over here and attacking over here. Man, this is going to take forever. I hate early game progression. Let's use my boomerang. That was really not efficient. Oh, it's not bad. Let's do this. This is faster, right? I don't know. These early bosses are just so boring. So the first boss is typically the Eye of Cthulhu. It could also be the King of Slime, which is just a giant slime thing. And then there's the Worm, aka the Destroyer. But it never really destroys anything. He's weak and soft and whatever. He's kind of a sissy, but anyways. Then there's Skeletron, which is just a giant skeleton that tries to slap you and grab you. Then there's technically the next one after that is the Wall of Flesh. So that one is as gross as it sounds, and it's down in the underworld. And once you kill that thing, the Wall of Flesh, it's a giant wall of flesh that's going to follow you around hell and try to eat you. But once you beat that, the game will switch to hard mode. That's what makes Terraria so unique, too, is like, you start the game, it's just regular mode, but then once you kill that boss, which is like the 4th boss, once you kill like the 4th boss or whatever, then the game switches, and there's new mobs added, there's new biomes added, and the whole game just gets another level of complexity to it. So, just another thing that makes this game a little bit unique, a little bit cooler than your average Joe. So, did that. That was cool. That was awesome sauce. That was fun. I'm glad we were there for that. We don't really need to be carrying Demonite anymore, but, I mean, who cares? It's not, like, the worst thing to be carrying. I'm kind of scared to just drop down this hole. I don't really remember how deep it is. Oh, there's platforms. Isn't that sweet? So it appears we went down a little ways and then got distracted, but now... I do need those potions, though, really bad. I don't want to just go all the way to hell and then have to come back up. Flowers, but I suppose one of the flowers I need to make the potion is down there anyway. So it's the obsidian that we're going to need to make the potion, so we kind of have to go down anyway. So. Yeah, now we begin the trek. The trek downwards, so this ought to be thrilling content. But it's okay, because I don't know that anyone's in here right now anyway. Which is fine. But if you're watching the VOD, shout out you. You're in for a good time. You're in for 10 minutes of mining straight down. So just sit back, relax, enjoy your snacks, and I don't know. How's life? Oh, a meteorite has landed. That's kind of cool because meteorites they got this stuff, you know. They got there's a special ore that they have in them that you can mine and make stuff with, but it's not necessary for progression. Like, you don't have to do it, so I think I'm just gonna skip it. I usually do. I've never really made meteorite stuff. Ooh, this is kind of cool, though. We got a little minecart track here, which we can explore up and down and see if we run into any fancy ores or a nice chest, and we've already been down here, clearly. We go there. I find it hard to believe that we would find a railroad and not go all the way both ways. Oh my gosh, we really didn't explore this way yet. Life crystal! Life crystal. Yeah. Do you see I have 220 hearts here? I don't know if you noticed on my other one, but I had 440, or I had 400 life. Actually, I had 500 life. But on this account, I only have 220. You may be wondering, well, what the heck is the reason for the discrepancy there? Well, I tell you that it is because when you start the game, you only have 100 health. And then you have to go out. So you start with 5 hearts, basically. And you can get yourself all the way up to 20 hearts. But in order to get those other 15, you have to go down and find those little heart crystals, like I just showed you, life crystals. And you have to find them, mine them, and use them. And then that gets you up to 400. And then once you get to hard mode, so after you defeat the Wall of Flesh, you go down to the jungle biome. And there will be these little fruits shaped like hearts called life fruits. Ha, convenient, creative, I know, right? Anywho, those will give you an extra 100 life once you find enough of those. I believe the number is 20 that you have to have of those. Because every time you use one, you get 1 golden heart. So, yeah, and then that adds on 5 life each, and then you need 20 of those, and you will get yourself all the way up to max health, which is 500. Which, just like I said, yet another way that yet another way that Terraria is a little more creative, a little more niche, a little more complex than your other, building and crafting games, like Minecraft and such. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is This is thrilling. I am having the time of my life. We're just going straight down, and I love it. Ideally, I should just be taking some obscene path down there just to make it faster, and then I could actually make a sophisticated, like, one-way shot when I actually have a better tool. Because sitting through this right now with this Demonite pickaxe, or whatever they're called, is just not all that much fun. But what do I have better to be doing? You know? Now we're cooking because we're in mud. Yes. So fast. I love it. Ugh. No, there's a serpent. I don't want to have to stop mining. Just let me go. Don't come down here. Oh, you're going to come down here. Thanks for that. A nightmare pickaxe. That's what they're called. That's right. Whoa. Yeah, baby. Another one. Heck yeah. If my finch can just take care of that, that'd be sick. I don't want to have to stop again. It's not going to take care of it. Oh, who am I to speak slander on Finchy's name? Look at that Finch go. Heck yeah, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, that little thing attacking is from my Finch staff, by the way, up here. Yeah, summons a little Finch to fight for me. As the game goes on, you get better ones of those, too. Along the way, you'll find better things. And if you're cool enough, you'll even work your way up to a dragon. At the end of the game, you'll be able to summon a whole dragon, which is slightly better and stronger than a little Finch, as you could imagine. Anyhoozle, we are still on the descent, folks, and we are nowhere close to where we need to be. I will just tell you. No sugarcoating here. At least we haven't run into too much water. I mean, I say that as we're mining through the Atlantic, but it could be worse. I've run into more water. I don't really want to have to branch off, though. It's so much work to have to mine sideways. So if I could just find a pocket to breathe in, that'd be great. I can't, though, so I'm going to have to do what I didn't want to do. So much water. Why did I say that? I said it like as we were in water, too. It's stupid thing to say. No, I need all the water in the world. It's okay. Yeah, there we go. Let a little of this water drain. I don't want to lose my spot. I'm going to go down a little bit. There's a house. There is an house over here. So I just tried to say. But there is a house over here. Nothing much there. For me, unfortunately, I will take the sand. How do I have sand? How do we get sand? I don't even know. I don't think we have anything sandy, but we must have. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm fine. There we go. Ugh. Use my double jump and get my way over here. And we are headed down. Down the descent we go. Honestly, let's see. Oh my gosh, we have so far to go. We're like halfway, not even. Whew. And I need air again. I'm drowning. Oh, we're fine. Alright, cool. Alright. Keep on digging. I'm honestly running out of words to fill up the space with. I don't know what to say here. It's just digging a hole, man. That's it. And we're grabbing more water. Heck yeah, there's more water. 'Cause I was missing some of that. Heck yeah, I am glad we got some more water coming in. That always makes things more efficient. Oh, our mining potion's gonna run out in 2 minutes too. Then everything gets like a quarter slower. No, I hate when that happens. I just got knocked off of my trail, so I don't even know if this is the same like path. Life crystal! Alright, I'm gonna keep digging to remember where I'm at, and then we're gonna go grab this life crystal, baby. Ugh, let me up. Oh, oh my gosh, this is actually frustrating. It's because I'm jumping out of water. Oh, okay, I quit it. I quit it. I can't speak. quit, is what I was trying to say. I'm giving in. I'm building a ramp. Aren't you glad we checked? Okay, sweet. There's 2 more hearts for me. Awesome sauce. I think this is on the right path still. I hope so. We seem to be in the same spot, kind of. Ooh, there's another why am I struggling with that word tonight? I keep saying railroad, railway, minecart track. I don't even know. I've called it like 14 different things. I'm not sure what to call it still. Oh, our potion is going to run out in 40 seconds. That's actually so sad. Oh, I'm drowning. Again. Hui! Yeah! Huya! Alright, cool. Good. Alright, we got less than 30 seconds here to continue our efficient mining spree. And then everything gets a quarter slower because our speed is currently buffed by 25%, our mining speed. But we're going to lose that in 12 seconds. So that is unfortunate, but so be it. It's not going to be that noticeable. It's still going to be the grind. Oh, it really is so much slower. It is so much slower. Oh my gosh, it's awful. I did skip over that minecart track. I just left it unexplored, untapped potential. Because I don't know. I didn't feel like it. But now I kind of do because there is a traveling merchant at home and they only come around every once in a while. Let me get some air. Yo. What was I saying? Honestly, don't really remember. Oh no, these things are scary. Anyways, I was saying... Oh man, I don't remember at all. Wait, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I'm lost completely. Saw a salamander or whatever that was, and it completely threw me off. And I also found some obsidian, which I do need to make my potions, so I am glad for that. And I'll need it to make the actual hellstone bars. You need some hellstone ore and the bars to go with it. Luckily, we've got plenty of water, so if there's any more lava that we run into, I mean... wow, I mean, we are going to put it right out. Oh, what I was going to say. The traveling merchant, he comes around like once in a blue moon and sells some weird stuff. Sometimes it's worthless, sometimes there's something in there. And there's an NPC drowning. So sometimes... Oh, wait. No, I can't. I'm going to drown myself. No! Will we live? I believe so? Yeah, we'll be fine. Anyway, NPCs, sometimes... Why is everything so dark all of a sudden? Sometimes things just like... oh my gosh, I can't talk. Sometimes NPCs just spawn in. Like, sometimes they just spawn. Like, you build a house and they just, like, show up and whatever. But sometimes, like, this guy, you find him, like, underground. I think he's gonna die. But anyway, sometimes you just find him, like, underground. Like, this guy you always find. He just spawns somewhere underground. You have to find him. Same with a couple other NPCs. Like, they'll just spawn somewhere underground and eventually you run into them. Some just show up in the houses, like I said. But some you actually have to go find out in the wild. He is an example of one that you have to find in the wild. It was kind of funny that he was just floating in water. Usually he's just sitting in a cave somewhere, but it was an unfortunate spot to be unconscious because, yeah, without my help, he would have been dead. Oh, man. We are getting pretty low, though, because we're running into some lava finally, so that's, you know. Oh, no, he drowned. Oh, man. I said if it wasn't for us, he'd be dead, but it looks like, regardless of our efforts, he has succumbed to the watery grave. Alrighty. let's keep mining. There's a glowing mushroom biome, so I'm gonna stop here and check things out, see what's popping with my mushroom folk. Yeah, there's usually a pretty good chance for that's a lot of mobs. That's not good. Usually a pretty high chance for life crystals, and there's usually a ton of chests. So first things first, I'm gonna go around and kind of just clear out the area. As I speak of them, there they are. There's 2 life crystals on my screen, and that is a thing of beauty. There's one here. Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah. And there is probably more hanging around here too if we keep but there were some chests back here. Don't worry, I didn't miss them. Just taking my time, going back. There's a piranha here. Get out of here. Little chest here. I don't know why I'm struggling with words like chest. I mean, that's not something I should be struggling with. I'm just gonna throw that dynamite. I should probably back up though. Oh, it's a mother slime. No. No. It's scary. Yeah, another chest here that we ran by with a magic mirror in it. Oh, that's actually our first magic mirror. That's dope. So a magic mirror basically just does what these recall potions do, which is allows you to go home. So it'll take you to either the world spawn, or if you have a bed and you've slept in it, it'll take you right to wherever your bed is. So basically, it's like the equivalent of having keep inventory on, and that button kills you. But it's not like that, because it's not bad. It doesn't kill you. It just takes you home, if that makes any sort of sense. Oh, we also got a shroom ring. That's sick. That's actually really sick. It's a rare drop, and we got it. I didn't even notice. But yeah, it's actually a pretty rare drop that one of the mobs we killed must have dropped. I don't even remember what drops it exactly, I'm going to be honest with you. But some did, so that's cool. Cool. This is also another cool thing, the extractinator. If I put like silt in it, or slush blocks from the ice, you know, there's like slush blocks you can get. Oh, there's another NPC. Billy Marrows. He does have, these are actually pretty hard to come by these days. Like once I'm later in the game, these things will be worth nothing, but early on, it's always good to have healing potions coming out the wazoo. Anyways, before I got rudely distracted by Billy Marrows here, I need to stop getting distracted. What was I talking about? That's a great question. Oh, yes, the extractor. If I put silt blocks, or if I do find some slush blocks from the ice, I can put those in that machine, and I will get ore. The machine will turn that junk that I said into ore. So that's a pretty cool thing to have, to find. I also kind of want this chest because it just looks cool. These chests are kind of rare, so I'm gonna grab it. We'll put it up in the house. It'll be nice and beautiful. I feel like this biome has more to offer, so I'm going to try to get up a little higher. Wait. Relax, skeleton. Get out of there. I can kill you from behind the wall because my sword is nasty. I actually don't know if it has more to offer. I think this might be it. We might be running dry. Which is okay, because we got 2 life crystals and a couple of chests out of it. So, if that's all you have to offer, that is plenty for me. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's going to be about it. So we're going to drop down here and get back to mining. Get back to grinding and mining and, I don't know, and shining. Looks like I have to go back up because that's where my hole was. Pause, but I do have to get back to my hole. Pause again. Yeah, I have to like build back up to my, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to say hole again. Ah, no, that's actually really annoying, dude. Right, you know what? Just for that, this is what you get. Eternity in the box. And don't you think about even coming out of there until you've changed your mind, mister. Hey! Oh. Okay, can't make that jump. Noted. Almost fell. again, and it wouldn't have been the bat's fault that time, so I'd have had no one to blame but myself, and I don't want to do that. Alrighty, so we are back to the cavern. We are back to the elevator, as the kids call it. That is actually what it's called in the game, because it's an elevator, you know, because it's going down. That takes you to hell, so it's called elevator. Pretty clever, actually. I like it a lot. It's alright. I'm not that affectionate towards it, you know, or that passionate about it. It's alright. I love when monsters just decide to ruin my day. Oh, and the traveling merchant departed. I was gonna go see if he had anything cool, but I mean, I'm broke right now anyway. I only have like 3 gold to spend, so probably wouldn't have been able to afford anything that he was selling, or at least any of the cool stuff that he was selling. I do want some of this nice quality air, though, before it all fills up in here. Take a deep breath, and we are back down, folks. We're losing water rapidly. I feel like we had a lot more water about like 5 minutes ago, and now we have no such thing. But we still have enough. I feel like we're about to fall into lava, which is actually a good thing because it'll allow us to get more obsidian, which, like I said, is really, really important. Because every bar of that healthstone stuff we make, we're going to need 1 obsidian for. So I'm going to keep mining just to make sure we don't lose our spot. I'm going to mine down here, make an impression, just to make sure we know where we're going. But then we are going to sit here and mine some of this obsidian. Ow! I don't want to get burned by the lava, though. It didn't feel good. 71 hefty points of damage. Too much. Okay. Take some deep breaths. And keep mining this obsidian. Oh yeah, we'll take all of it. Take all of your finest obsidian, please. This is choice. This is quality. Right, we are running out of water here, so this lava is going to be coming in pretty hot, literally. Oh my god, we're going to burn to death. Well, now we've got ourselves a predicament. Our elevator is covered in lava. Is this enough water to put out the flame? No. Oh man, that stinks. Okay. One wrong move and we are going to die down here. But luckily in this game it's not like Minecraft. You don't lose all your stuff when you die. You just lose, like, you do carry some gold on you, like I talked about with the trader. You lose like half of all of your money, basically. So it's definitely not good to die, especially when you have a bunch of crap on you. But it's not like, you know, the worst thing ever. I need to get out of that hole. It's going to blow. Okay, hopefully that did something cool. I think we're just going to leave that hole where it's at. There's so much water. Like the whole way down, I'm just dealing with this water. I'm trudging through it. I'm drowning, and it sucks. And I'm like, oh man, this water, it sucks. But at least I'll have water when I get down to the lava, so I can just keep going straight through the lava. But then I feel like as soon as I get to lava, like all of my water just dips, and then I'm just sat here, you know, trudging through lava without my water. So like it's there, just annoying me the entire time. But then I actually need it. It's like, nah, I do. roundabout. That makes sense. Not really. Roundabout's kind of just like one big turn, isn't it? You know? Oh no, there's a skeleton. Oh, he actually is gonna do damage if he gets in my hole. Alrighty. We are getting close, folks, because it's getting pretty lava-y. And I feel the warmth. It's getting warm down here. It is getting warm. How close are we, actually? Oh, man. We've got a little ways to go. I mean, it shouldn't be, like, bad. But it's probably going to be another 5 minutes. I've been streaming for almost an hour already. Minutes of streaming? Oh, my lord. And it's just been me, like, digging straight down pretty much the whole time. Giving people the gist of Terraria. But, I mean, this is what you gotta do. This is a very crucial part of the game. Once you have your elevator figured out, like, life gets way easier. And it looks like we're gonna have to turn again, because we're running into more lava. And, like I said, that water, ever so conveniently, just decided to, disappear when I actually started to need it. So, I'm gonna have to just thug it out and move on over. I mean, if someone goes back and ooh, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, I keep getting sidetracked. If someone goes back and watches this stream back, shout out to you. Shout out to you. If you're watching me trudge through these copious amounts of stone block, you know, I appreciate you. I really do. Shout out to you. Yes, you. Watching this right now. You. I appreciate you. You know, I really do. And that's over. There's so much lava around here these days. Man, it's getting hot down here. Woo! It is getting steamy. Can you imagine how hot this would actually be? You're just like in a stone rock pot, and there's just like lava everywhere around you. Atlanta would be warm. Alright, we gotta be getting real close now. Oh, I'm starting to see the background change. The bottom left there, you're starting to see some red. We're getting real low now. Oh, we saw right now. We actually gained a lot of life during this little trip down here. Ooh, and another mine track. Or mine track again. I like can't figure out what to call this. I don't know. What do I call it? It's called technically a minecart track, but when you mine it, I got a minecart track. But I don't want to say all that. It is, though. It's technically like an underground minecart track. It's for minecarts, and it's a track, and it's underground, so it's not like a railroad. Yes, it is a railroad track. Wait, no. I swear this isn't a bit. Like, I'm being serious. Minecart track. It's a it's a track. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna mess it up anyway, even if I design it. My brain comes up within the moment. To the actual hell area. I almost just fell. That would have been so annoying. I actually don't know how far we're gonna fall. We're gonna fall right to lava too. And we are dead. Lovely. All right. Well, I mean, we made it. We made it. And we saw it for about 4 seconds, so that was cool. Man, that's frustrating, isn't it? I need some water leaf, though. I believe that crap is in the jungle. Where's my close, or not jungle, the desert. Where's my closest desert? Oh, there's like no desert forever over there. There's a desert pretty close over here. Alright, let's go get some water leaf. That way we can start to make those obsidian skin potions pretty soon here. Oh, we're also gonna need like a glass bottle for that, though. So let's get that out of the way. Where do I have sand? I had sand. Did I get rid of it? I think I trashed it. Do I have some laying on the chest though? That would be choice. I really don't feel like going out and collecting it. It's just like a lot of work, you know. You know, what are you gonna do, huh? Uh, okay. Oh, my phone's actually very. I don't know. We got tungsten. Sure, why not? Like, love that. That's cool. I don't know if we have any sand, but I'm gonna place this thing down, this extractinator. I was hyping it up and talking about it, so I'm gonna throw it down and we'll get some ores running through there pretty soon. But I do want to check if we have any sand. Do we not have any sand? Why do we not have sand? Who doesn't have sand laying around? Everyone's got sand laying around. Even though I don't like sand, because it's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere too, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's get some ore. Let's go any slower. Nah, it's fine. I'm not complaining too much. Oh, look at all that sweet, sweet ore. I don't know that anybody's going to be any real use to us, but we got it. We have got it. Ha, ha. Oh, we got it. I don't know. It's getting late. I'm getting goofy. Ah, keep them oars flowing, baby. All right. We got some silver. We got some platinum. Platinum's probably the only useful one in there for us right now. I don't really care. I just kind of want to move on with my life. We're gonna just throw all today. I don't care. It's unorganized. It's crappy. I know. But now what, hater? Ha! Beautifully organized, and you know it. Okay, here we go. On our way to. This game feels really weird without music, by the way. I turn the music off because sometimes it gets to be too much. Like when I'm filming, like it just completely blocks out my voice sometimes because it just gets so loud. Even though I have it at like 5%, it just comes on so strong. But that is like my favorite part of the entire game. Like the best part of Terraria, in my opinion, is every single biome has its own personal music. It is the coolest thing ever, and I absolutely love it. And there's like rain music, so right now there's a different song playing for rain versus like sunny times. It's just awesome. I absolutely love it. But we don't get to enjoy that because, like I said, it's just like so loud. I kind of want to put this workbench down, yo. Okay, workbench is down. I need a kiln though. How do I make a kiln? I do not remember how to make a kiln. I need to make a glass bottle so I can put water in it so I can make my potions. Okay, I can make glass. Glass plus furnace equals kiln. Oh wait, no, I don't need a kiln. I can just make bottles. Sweet. Kiln. What an interesting word. Kiln. Kiln. Who came up with that one? It just sounds... Kiln. Kiln. It just sounds like a weird word. Anyway, if we go in the water, we can turn these into bottled water. So we can stay nice and hydrated. We drink a couple. I'll just drink one and call it good. Call it good. Wow. What were we doing? Oh yeah, looking for water leaf. Where's the water leaf at, yo? It should be somewhere around these parts. Right? Does water leaf spawn in the jungle? It better. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. I haven't played Terraria in a while, alright. Oh, there it is. Water leaf! Woo! More water leaf. Oh yeah, look at all that water leaf. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at all that water leaf. Oh, even more. 2 more? Oh, baby. I don't. Yeah, I think that's probably plenty. Kind of addicted to the search, though. Look at it all. It's just coming out the wazoo. Oh, yeah. All right, I am water leafed out. We are headed home, folks. Now with this bottle, I can make a kind of a brewing station of sorts. I can throw a workbench down, and then I can place a bottle on top. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Wait, how do I... Hello? How do I do this? Wait. I want to place it. I want to place... Oh, no. I was going to keep an empty glass bottle because I was like, I'm pretty sure we have to have an empty glass bottle in order to place it on top of there. I make that mistake every time I want to make a crafting bench. I always think like, oh yeah, I'll just make bottled water or whatever. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll just max it up because I don't need empty bottles for anything. But you need an empty bottle to place on top of there so you can actually use your bottled water to make potions. Otherwise, they're useless. So now I gotta go all the way back here, get more sand. I should just get a bunch of sand, but I don't really feel like it, so we're not going to. Save that project for a rainy day, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, there we go. And we can now use our magic mirror, and it will take us home. That's sick. And then we can now... Sploink! Sploink! You don't need to put 2, I just felt like it, because it was swaggy. Oh, I just locked my phone on accident. So here are 3 ingredients of what we're going to need. These 3 that you see right there that I just favorited, you know, slash highlighted, whatever you want to call it. I like to favorite like everything because it just makes everything look cleaner and more like together. But yeah, the last thing we need is a fire blossom, which is a flower that grows down in hell. P.S. Wolves lost by 30. I am on the edge of a building. Kidding, I'm kidding. That's a dumb joke, but oh man, I don't even really want to talk about it. It's too much to get into right now. It's just frustrating every year. But I'm a Minnesota sports fan, so I get it. It's just not our year. But hey, next year, baby. It's always freaking next year, baby. Sick of it. Starting to think I'm never going to live to see the next year, when that actually comes. It's like free beer tomorrow. Oh, I was slightly off there. This was the part that I didn't know because I got knocked off track by some sort of hooligan. But yeah, now we have a nice elevator, so we can actually get down to hell rather efficiently. I mean, much better than mining down the entire way. That's for certain. But then you get down here and you're, twisting and turning and turning and twisting and twisting and turning and burning and earning. And ferning and learning and burning and durning and Vernon Davis. And Burning Mavis. Oh, slow down. There's fire below me. Right into this door, I reckon. That looks like a nice little place for me to land. And now we've got all these pots to break open. We really should go to the... Before we do any sort of exploring, we need to go to the dungeon, though, because in order to open these, you'll notice that I need a key of sorts. That little purple guy. And in order to get that key, I need to go to that little dungeon place, like I said. Well, actually not little. It's huge, actually. Wherever it is. Over yonder. Yeah. I need to explore this place because they've got all sorts of special things, including that little purple key. Oh, and there's another thing I need. That little guy over there, floating or flying, that devil. That little thing you see attached to its feet is the voodoo doll of the guide, which is an NPC. I know it seems kind of harsh, but we have to kill him, and he will drop that voodoo doll, and then when we're ready, we'll actually be able to throw that voodoo doll in the lava, and it will. That's what's gonna summon that boss, the wall of flesh. So we need to take this devil or whatever it's called, voodoo demon. We need to take it out and get that. What? 3 chests like this? I've been playing this game for a long time. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I have way too many hours in this game. I got like 300 or 400 hours in this game, just in the last like year. Doesn't even include my like childhood and everything. Anyway, I digress. We're just gonna kill this guy the old-fashioned way. We're gonna stand here behind the safety of this wall. I'm just kidding. We're not a sissy. We're gonna go in there and fight him like a man with our pickaxe. Alright, there we go. As you see, we got our guide voodoo doll. That's huge. So now whenever we're ready, we're just going to throw that in the lava, and it will set up us with a fight with the wall of flesh. Couldn't think of the name. Got it, though. Any schnoozle. I need water. I've been talking for like an hour straight, and I haven't had any hydration. Really just not setting myself up for success here. Okay. Nothing much down here that I'm interested in. Like I said, I'm not supposed to be exploring. Anyway, all this like stone that you see right here, this red stuff is hellstone. So there is that. That's pretty cool. That's the stuff that we're after. But in order to mine that, I'll have to be able to get nice and hot. And I can't do that yet because I need to find some flowers. So what we're going to do is switch these into my hotbar, these platforms. And then we're going to make some more wood platforms. And these are going to allow us to bridge across the vast landscape of this fiery place called hell. Not a huge fan of these demons at all because they're really annoying and strong and they do a lot of damage, and there's 3 of them on my screen and I don't appreciate it. Okay, die. One of you die. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, now we're just looking for those little flowers. You'll know when you see one. I'll point them out. Oh, now there's a fire imp, and those things shoot through walls, so they're super fun to deal with. There's so many mobs down here, and I'm not ready for it. I'm just trying to find a flower. But this is an awful spawn because, like, as you see, like, I have to bridge across everywhere I want to go. Ooh, another guy. That's huge. These spawn rates on these are not that high. I'm actually very lucky to have found a second one of you already. And this one, I am going to fight like less of a man. I'm just going to stand behind this wall and chip him down. And then we'll go in and finish him off like a man when he's low enough. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We're also going to grab one of these. It's a hell forge. It's basically like a furnace on crack. And we're going to need it to make our hellstone bars later on. Oh, I got hit with darkness. Everything's so dark and dreary. There we go. Now it's slightly less dark and dreary. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh yeah. Got it. The noises always help, I tell you. So, we're going to start just bridging at this point. And we're going to get knocked off this bridge at like 30 different points. And I'm going to lose my mind trying to find one of these flowers. Sometimes you get really lucky and you find one of them like right away. Sometimes you get extremely unlucky and don't find one like forever. So it's just going to be a game of luck, essentially. Hopefully we find one fairly quick, because I don't want to be down here too long. As you can see, my armor is not up to par. Like, I'm getting absolutely donked on by these creatures down here. There's not even like ash below me right now. It's just straight up lava. I need to find somewhere that actually has ash, because that's where those things are going to grow, is on a big old pile of ash. Oh man, I can't believe the Wolves got blown out in their elimination game. That's actually insane. After winning 2 series in 5, but whatever, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not genuinely not going to get into it. It could be a whole video talking about this series and this season, all of it. Oh, there it is. There's a flower up there. I need you. If I get killed right now, I'm just gonna be upset, and I'm gonna be honest about that. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. No. Again, enough. See, like this is one thing about this. This another thing about this biome that just stinks is there's just always something out to get you, like constantly on you. It's frustrating. Just get off me. You're on me. Get off me. All right. Anyway, we're gonna make a little stop. I'm about to get hit into lava, like real soon, and I just want it. There's a flower in sight up there. I want to just get it. There's another bat coming. Stop, please. I actually hate you. Like I said, it's just constant. You kill one mob, and then all of a sudden you look in your screen, and there's another one coming in like that. Stop. Oh my gosh, it's never ending. I hate you. I hate you both. Please go away. Okay. Please go quick. Hurry. Hurry. Huh. Hurry. No, not the fire imp. It's like the worst thing that could have spawned right now. So they can just shoot stuff at me from forever away. Perfect. That's where I need to go. Ha! I got it. Fire blossom. Heck yeah. Whoa, we got a plumber's hat. That's extremely rare. They like never drop those. That's crazy. That's awesome. We have 2 voodoo dolls. That's really cool too, speaking of cool things. You know what's not cool is when an imp just sits there and shoots fireballs at my forehead. I do not appreciate that. Not even a little. So if you could stop, that would be great. Okay. No, now you're just gonna sit down there and shoot at me. Another one? Are you kidding? These odds are insane. I need a potion. I'm getting overwhelmed. Just let me kill the voodoo doll. I just want the 3rd voodoo doll. That's it. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask. One more. Please, no. No, yes, I got it. Okay, it's fine. You can kill me. I don't even care. Actually, no, don't, because then it's inconvenient, and I want to get more flowers. Just let me live. Just a little while. I'm trying to sort my inventory, dog. Let a guy live. Okay. Is that more silt? Is that what I'm seeing? Do we have silt galore? We have so much silt. I need to stop. I need to stop sorting my inventory. I need to stop sorting my inventory. I'm such a freak for that stuff, though. I hate my inventory is not organized, man. It's annoying. It's stupid. It's dumb. I hate it. So be it. So be it, Union. That's not silt, by the way. It's just mud. I mean, I don't really care that much about it. We're just gonna toss it. Okay. So we can make our first obsidian skin potion. So that's lit. That's dope. That's fresh. Let's fly. That might be the first time I've said a lot of those words in a long time. I've said lit in years. I mean, that used to be like everything. I used to have a shirt that said lit on it. It was like a blue shirt with like a diamond on it, with like this pink border, and it just said lit. And as a kid, I was like, that is the coolest shirt I've ever seen. Mom, I need it. And I had it. I don't know where it is. It's probably somewhere around these parts. I could probably find it. I mean, it's going to be 18 sizes too small at this point in my life, but it was lit. I can't add a laugh track because it's live, you know, but if I could, I would. It wasn't that funny. It wasn't worthy of a laugh track anyway, but hope you giggled. Because I didn't. Stay hydrated, folks. I need a drink, so I'm going to take a drink here. That was refreshing. Little Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero. Shout out my brother. If you are watching this particular clip. That's not the ideal way to hydrate, though. Have some water. Water is the GOAT. Water is the greatest drink of all time. It's just amazing. But I have some water too. Decided to take a sip of the old Baja there. Ooh, we're about to float into lava. Never mind, we're not. We have platform. We're fine. Okay, stop. As soon as I get down here, I'm already getting harassed. I'm just not appreciating it one bit. Okay, sweet. I'm wondering if we can't just keep on trucking. Cool, we can. Just keep on trucking. I'm not seeing any more fire blossom in my area, and I have to go through this hot building. This one, as you'll notice, is red because it's like fire brick or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. But as you can see, when I get bumped into it ever so kindly by that bat decided to demonstrate what happens. It hurts. It burns. Oh, why is there an imp? Like, see, they just spawn in the most inconvenient spots, and they just sit there, and they just shoot at you, and they go, like, can you not? I can't even do anything about you. Can you not? And if I stop swinging my pickaxe, I'm just gonna get hit. You need to move. Yes. Oh my gosh, that melts your health so bad. Don't touch the hotness. Dude, I'm gonna freak out. Wait. No. You're in like the worst spot ever. I can almost reach. Come on. Come on. No, and now a Hellbat wants to come. Yes. 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 Kill it. Yes, it's dead. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. Now there's another one, and it just knocked me into the hotness. Stop. Golly. Oh my gosh. That's so rare. Holy crap, that drop rate is not very high. I'm freaking out like it's crazy. It's not that crazy, but it's kind of crazy. The drop rate for that is low. Like very low. Not high. That was cool. I don't remember exactly what it is. I used to know that every like drop rate by heart. I used to be a real Terraria nerd. Now I'm out of my prime, but I could still drop a fact. I think it's like around 2%. Unfortunately, again, this is live, so I can't like pop it up like I usually would like to in a video. But it's somewhere around there. It's not very high. And it is actually pretty useful. It'll be pretty useful later on for some things I want to make. It'll be a pretty good ingredient for a couple different crafting recipes? Yeah, recipes. Okay, I just need to keep rolling. If I can just find like one more fire blossom, that would be sick. Oh, and there it is. Top of my screen. If you look straight up, you will see a little teeny red sprout coming out of the ground. And that is a fire blossom, folks. And there's a hellbat. Awesome sauce, man. Appreciate you. And now I've got an imp to deal with. Heck yeah, brother. We just can't stop winning. Oh, and a hellbat comes in, and a second hellbat comes in. Actually, that's even better. Twice the fun. Heck yeah. Oh, and now a demon. Yeah, baby. Read my mind. You're exactly what I wanted right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, wait. I need to lock in. I for real cannot die right now. Are we target locked on the right thing? No. Okay, awesome. It's dead. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I'm so low. Like, if something comes in and hits me right now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna freaking lose it. Like, as soon as I get up there, something spawns. Just let me live. Give me a break. I just need to get up a little higher. And I can reach this freaking fire blossom and be done with this area for now. Because the next time I'll be down here, I'll be mining for hellstone. And when I'm down in the lava pits, nothing can bother me. No, there's a bone serpent. Please, those things do so much damage. No! I was in a rush because there was a bone serpent, and then the lava poured on me. Did I get the... Wait, no. Is it still sitting there? Did I get it? I didn't get it. No. Oh, I'm so done, dude. I'm about to end stream. I'm actually upset. Oh, that's so frustrating, man. Man. Come on, man. Oh, it's because I didn't have my finch in. That's why we weren't winning battles. Battles? Actually. Anyhow, we are on the descent once again. It's so far. Want to go all the way down. Oh, golly. Be midnight by the time I get down there. All right. We are back into hell. Okay. Get up here, and we kindly drained the lava for our future selves recently, so now we can just get at it nice and easy. And I kind of want to keep going just for one more. Just to see. Just to press our luck. See what we can find. Okay, see, that's a problem, though. I was testing if that would automatically, like, bump me up, but it didn't. There's so much stuff right now. Oh my gosh, please just go away. Why are there 18 hellbats on my screen? And why are there still more coming in? And why is there a bone serpent still? That was like 10 minutes ago, dude. Leave me alone. Alright, dude. I'm gonna freak out. You gotta leave. And why are you just being an idiot? Come at me, bro. Please. I'm begging you. Yes. Perfect. Okay, let's keep building. Okay, why have we run into two of these places? Like, two of these Bernie buildings. These are just a piece of work to get through. Like, there's so much... It's just annoying to have to work through these. So you gotta mine through them, you gotta be careful not to touch them, otherwise you burn up, and it's just not that all that much fun. Like, I was touching it for like a half a second there, and I just lost half my health bar. Okay. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate you knocking me in the lava there. That was cool. Alright, well, we whatever I just tried to say. I don't know where the accent's coming from either. I got what I was after down there, and that was that fire blossom. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. And that's what I got. So we have our second obsidian skin potion. Dude, we started this stream about an hour and a half ago, and we haven't even progressed one ore. We haven't even gotten Hellstone yet. But you know what? That's about to change, so it's okay. Let's spawn our finch in, and let's lock in. And let's progress. Oh, here we go. Down the hole, baby. Mm-hmm. Dude, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Oh my gosh, let me down. Special shout out to you if you are watching this late at night. If you're like half asleep watching this, shout out to you. Hope this is just your late night find. You're like, Terraria for an hour or two. Like, that sounds nice. Let's just turn this on and chill. And then you clicked on it, and then you heard me, and I didn't stop yapping, and you were like, all right, too much. I feel like I've been constantly just like, I mean, that's what you have to do, that you have to have running dialogue, you know? But as it gets a little later here, I think I am going to start to chill out a little bit, because, like, I am just getting tired. Is that Fire Blossom right by where I come down? And just be so serious. Are we dead as? I'm getting real sick of these demons. Ouch. Ouch. Dude, please, just die already. Why do you have so much health? Oh, I think it is, by the way, actually Fire Blossom. I can't tell, though, because I can't get up there with my mad parkour skills. Porkel. Dude, oh my gosh. Double jump. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm logging off pretty soon here. Okay, there we go. Build up. Build up over nice and gently. Nope. Dude, this is not hard. This is easy. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. It's not difficult. Where's it gone? There was just a... I'm not crazy. I promise you there was something like right here. I'm not insane, right? Alright, it's fine. There was nothing there the whole time. I never thought there was. I was just kidding. You guys get pranked. Alright. I'm so sick of these imps. And of course there's just two of them just chilling. Just absolutely chilling. Oh god, and I don't want to burn again. We're gonna burn again. Okay, stop getting distracted. I need to just go down there and pop my potion and start mining. Oh, I'm getting sick of it. Getting tired of it. Really am. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? I want to just buy a bunch of bombs. So a bunch of bombs I shall buy. And what we're going to do with these, well, you'll see in a sec. We're literally going to go down our hole. And we're just going to chuck bombs. I don't think they did anything. Because they probably blew up before they could get to anything important. But I'm going to just keep chucking them. Periodically. Why did I just buy 337 bombs? I don't know, okay? Call it a midlife crisis. I don't know. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're going downwards. That's where we're at. Okay, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down. Okay, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Owie. Didn't appreciate it at all, but so be it. I honestly don't even know. I'm just making noise at this point. Alright. No more tomfoolery. You heard the man. Time to get straight down to it. Alright, we popped our potion. We are now immune to lava. And we can now start mining up that sweet, sweet hellstone. As you see, we are gaining Healthstone. And it is a thing of beauty, folks. And all those pesky little bats can't get down here in this lava with me. And all those demons can't get down here in this lava with me. But the imps can. The imps definitely can get down here with me, unfortunately. So we're not completely safe, but we can manage a little imp here and there. Shouldn't give us too much trouble. Just need to be cognizant of where they're at. Unfortunately, you really can't see them like at all when they're down here with you. So you kind of just have to guess and hope. And when you do see them, you have to just strike really fast. Ouch. Ouch. This is like the worst part of the game. In my opinion, just like trudging through Hellstone. Oh my gosh, I actually hate this part. I despise it. I mean, collecting and mining and grinding for ore is never like super fun, but something about Hellstone just has a special place in my heart when it comes to hatred. Like, if that makes sense, like a special, like a bad kind of special place. Fudge. 4 minutes left of this potion effect. And realistically, to get everything we need, we're going to need to mine at least 2 potion words, which is 10 minutes of my life that I'll just never, ever, ever get back. So, what's your summer plans, chat? There's been no one in the stream for the last like hour. Hey, we had like 12 viewers at one point, though. We were cooking. Anywho, what are your summer plans, chat? Hope it's something fun. Hope it's something, some chill, something nice, some cozy, something fun. I got a lot going on this summer, actually. I got 2 days left of my junior year, which is crazy. And then this June I'm going camping with the fellas, and yeah, I'm starting to sell corn this summer, which I'm pretty excited about. And I'm going to Michigan, the Upper Peninsula. Shout out to all my my Ubers, if there's any Ubers in the chat. And then I'm going to Lazy D, which is a campground, not too far from me. Going to Noah's Ark. So, it's a pretty fun summer planned. My birthday's during the summer, so summer is really quite elite, actually. My August is pretty wide open, so if you're looking for something to do during August, just hit me up. I should be fairly free. I'm probably going to Wisconsin Dells at some point, again, with the fellas. So I'll probably be there twice. So that's fine with me, though. I love Wisconsin Dells, man. Love water parks in general and stuff like that. It's cool. I've always loved water parks, and something about just a warm summer day, and you go and you just go down some slides, and that cool water hits you, and it's just like, oh yeah, baby, this is summer. Or, you get home on a Saturday evening and have a little fire, cook some weenies, you go inside smelling like smoke. That's summer. One thing I don't appreciate about summer, though, I did see my first June bug today, and I almost, cried. I absolutely despise bugs. Like, in my opinion, bugs are, the worst thing ever. And, when I see a bug, oh, man, it's not pretty. I'm 6'5", like 230. Man, I should be able to handle a bug. But man, I act like a 6-year-old girl around a scary looking party clown. Like I can't do it, man. Like if I see a bug, I just can't. And like June bugs are like the worst for me because they're just so big and they're so damn loud. Like you'll just be sitting outside and all of a sudden you hear zzz, like right past your ear. Oh hell no. They're so loud. They're just like bzzz, zzz. Ah, even just the like making the noise myself is freaking me out. I hate it. They're just huge. They're gross and they're ugly and they're brown. They flap their loud wings. And they got these big old nasty legs and like they're just huge. And then they like stick to you. If God forbid one lands on you, like if you start to like run, like most bugs will shake off, but they like got this sticky shit to them. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. My potion ran out. And they like stick to you. Ew, even just describing. I actually have like a phobia of bug. I don't know what that's called, but I definitely have bug phobia because like even just thinking about it like makes my whole body like feel itchy and crawly and bleh. Ew, I'm like freaking out. I want to curl into a ball and just cry. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm fine actually. Oh gosh, I'm like freaking out now. Hate it. Anyway, here's my Hellstone bars. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, our limiting factor was actually our obsidian. Interesting. So we have 70 bars. We can make an imp staff, which is actually a huge upgrade. Sorry, Finch staff, but your days have come to an end. That was a legendary imp, or that was a legendary staff though, because it was like maxed. Mythical is like the most crazy cracked you can get. The word before basically is just kind of like an enchant in Minecraft. Like when you craft something, you'll notice that this one's quick. Like when you craft, you just get RNG and you'll just get an enchantment on it. So like the best one for swords is like legendary and the best one for bows and stuff. It's all different. It just depends on, you know, what you're going for. But all those like different words out in front are basically like enchants. And then eventually you'll find this little goblin guy and he can change your enchants. So if you pay him, he'll like make your weapons better. Like you can basically just gamble until you get, you know, an enchant. I'll just call them enchants that you want. So anyway, but there's the sword, there's the pickaxe, and we are moving up in the world. We got a molten pickaxe. We got a large volcano. This thing is huge already. So when it gets large, it's just like massive. And it lights things on fire. So like if I were to hit an enemy right now, it would light on fire. It's sick. I love it. And the last thing we have to craft now is the armor, which obviously we cannot afford right now, but we will be able to soon, which is the molten armor set, which gives you increased melee critical strike chance. Again, that's where you see this is where you see like the classes becoming a little more obvious, like choosing your class. Like I said before, like really early on in the stream, there's like 4 different major classes. And the way to decide, there's not like a pick your path kind of thing. You have to press a button. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be a ranger. But no, based on the weapons you use and the armor sets you choose, like there will be different buffs. So like there's always going to be a different like helmet you can make. Like you can either make a mask or a helmet or, you know, whatever it might be. Not in this specific example, it's only a helmet. But like as you get later in the game, like certain ores will allow you to you can either make like a helmet or there's a different option for like a hood or like a headpiece. And there'll be like a different kind of helmet you can make. And based on the helmet you choose, it'll give you a different buff. So like as you can see, this buff is increased melee critical strike chance. So if I'm shooting a gun in this game, it's not going to allow me to have a it's not going to allow me to have a higher critical strike chance on my pew pew, but it will allow me to have a higher critical strike chance on things like a sword or a mace or, you know, a ball of hurt or a boomerang, I think counts as melee. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how you choose your class. Is basically different armors will give different buffs to different things. Like one armor set might increase your range damage while the other one increases your melee damage. So that's kind of the way you choose your class. But there we go. We have the helmet. Now all we need all we need is the chest plate and the greaves or whatever they're called. Let me put this away. I don't really need it right now, but just remember that's where it's at. If you could just keep track of that for me, that would be great. Just remind me when I'm asking later. It's in the far left golden chest, dummy. Okay, I do need this. This is like the only thing I actually need right now. And along with that, in my far left middle chest, there will also be things to make obsidian skin potions. So I need that back thing. Okay, anyway, let's go back down to mine for a little longer, I guess. I really don't want to, but let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. And then I think we're going to be done. I think we're going to call it there. We're going to get a little more, you know what? I make the rules. We're done. I quit. I give up. I give in. I'm done. Anyway, if you watched this live for a little bit, or if you're watching it as a VOD, whatever, if you're watching this at any point, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. Means the absolute world to me, seeing you guys interact with my stuff, leaving comments, leaving likes, or even just watching the videos and giving me views. It really does mean the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. And each and every one of you are fueling a dream. I want to make it big someday. I want to be a social media influencer. I want to make cool videos for you guys for the rest of my days. And the only way I can do that is by you guys fueling the dream. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you just tap into the video for 2 seconds, leave a like and a comment, like that's enough for me. I appreciate it. Subscribing is also free and does not cost you anything. So please consider subscribing if you do enjoy my content, or even if you don't, just chuck me a little subscription and call it a day. Anyways, I had a blast tonight on stream playing Terraria. So anyways, a lot more fun content coming soon. A good thing I'm ending stream. I'm like cooked. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak. I can't think straight. Things are all just crazy. Anyway, like I said, there'll probably be a video talking about where I've been, what's coming up, what to get excited for, all that good stuff. But just know that I've been on a much needed break, and there's a ton of cool stuff coming soon. I've been working on a huge Clash project, and I have got a lot of cool things coming. So just be patient. I'll be back soon to my consistent upload schedule. I just got burnt out on everything, and life got crazy and busy. And like I said, I've been working on a huge project, and it's really hard as a teenage student and athlete to be producing a series while also filming that series. So I've just been filming it, editing it. I'm getting all those episodes ready for you guys, but it's a huge, huge Clash series. So get excited. But anyways, like I said, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, leave all that good stuff hanging around, all those interactions. It all means the world to me, like I said. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I will catch you next time I'm around. Peace.